Are you Dude, the two worst ways to start this out. Absolutely.
We both had a bit. We were just like, no, we get to start first.
They're also the worst bits ever.
I just wanted y'all to feel what I felt this morning and
Dude.
just the pure like fight or flight response of just because so I'm gonna take the reins real quick.
Take a baby.
I went to sleep at like 12 because I got home from work.
Yeah.
And then I just laid in my bed flat, like avatar state mode for like until 5. So and then my thing was set for 8. So I heard that and it literally I just shot out of bed. I was like with my heart beating because you know when you wake up, when you wake up like when you were in REM sleep. I was like mid dream, like
deep in REM.
Like I was watching a TV show and somebody turned it off. I was like, wow.
Dude, I felt that I felt that exact same thing this morning because like
so what?
I woke up I heard the
I heard it. Yeah.
And for some reason because I had it set because we record this at 9 in the morning. We don't.
We don't record this at 9 in the morning.
But the alarm that I use is my school alarm too. And so when when it went off, I got mad. I was furious because I was like, why the hell did I put my school alarm on?
Yeah, no, it felt like a bunch of poopy diapers.
It did feel like a bunch of poopy diapers for sure.
Your body takes a second to like come back to it was in like stasis, right?
A rational state.
Yeah, and then when you wake up, you know, there's more bodily functions than when you're
it really is
asleep.
fight or flight.
So your body's just like trying to figure out what's going on. And me, I have to put on contacts too, so I can't even wake up and see. I just wake up, I'm like crying.
Dude, this is a very special episode because I can finally look at you. We can finally make eye contact and Diego not get mad at us.
Yeah, no, I could sit across the room. We got 2 mics,
2 microphones. You look different than I thought you would. Because I've never looked at you before because we've always been sharing a mic.
Yeah, we've always been sharing a mic and kind of looking forward to talk. But
so
now
this is the first time I've seen what Juan looks like. And if y'all want a visual, he's in a Make America Great Again hat and an All Lives Matter t-shirt. So do with that what you will. And he's got a Glock on his hip.
I like to be neutral in the parties.
So I have both All Lives Matter and
next year I'm voting for both parties. Is there a quote unquote neutral party? Is that like the Green Party or something?
I have no idea.
See, my vote matters as much as yours, so make sure you go out and vote because I have no clue.
Yeah,
what I'm doing, and I'm still going to vote.
You don't want me voting.
The political guy said centrist is what that is.
Oh, I didn't even know that one existed.
And all those people who are hateful and all those people that are radical, they get to vote too. Their vote is the same vote that you got.
The big need boomers are gonna vote.
The big need boomers. So my my sexual attraction, big need boomers.
I hope you don't see any big need boomers at the polls.
I might have to give out my number to a few. Not might have to. I will. Yeah, like
I'm not gonna think about it.
It's not anything that's gonna. Oh, I have to think about. No, that's the thing. That's why I don't want to see them because it's gonna happen.
Exactly, dude. Because we're both old enough.
Now I just see political affiliations on the screen. I don't know what to do with that.
Constantly. So, oh my gosh.
So we're both radical.
We're both radicals. We both fight for the freedom of Palestine.
Mm-hmm.
So we've both voted once. Correct?
I voted on plenty of things like Twitter polls,
like Instagram polls. I raised my hand in class when a decision had to be made.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So you have to elaborate. Be more Pacific.
Be more Pacific Ocean.
Be more Atlantic.
Be more Pacific Islanders. Be more Moana.
If there's one takeaway from this podcast, be more Moana.
Be more Moana.
That's what we're trying to get across here.
So
I brought on my guest.
So did you vote last year? Was it last year that we had the?
Yes, it was last year, or no? It was last year because I was in at the great state of San Antonio.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I was that was for Beto or Teddy
Teddy
Bear.
Teddy C,
Ted Cruz,
which
the
was
Butterman.
insane. which was insane.
It was pretty insane because Beto almost made it.
He did.
Free San Antonio.
We really almost did something.
Almost.
But not quite.
Yeah.
Dude, but whenever I went, because I went and voted with my dad, which is already...
You like got in the car after and it's just like tension. You're like, he's a big need boomer.
He's a big need boomer. Well, dude, tensions were already high because we went and did it after, like, we went and paid for, like, my speeding ticket.
Oh.
We went and paid for my speeding ticket, and then I went, you want to go vote?
And then your dad was like, after the voting, he was like, vote for the right one, right?
And
like
then
really confused as to who was the right one.
And
we
sat in silence.
You're like, yeah. Dad,
Dude,
we're not supposed to discuss that. He's like, locks the doors.
he's like, I know. No one will know.
I know. But no one will know.
Dude, voting was the scariest thing I've ever had to do in my life, to be real honest, because the only one that I really knew what I was going to vote for was like Beto and Ted Cruz. But then after that, there are so many more things you have to vote on, and I was not prepared.
Yeah, no, it's like a billion people.
Like, it got to the point to where I was like, that's a cooler name than this one.
Literally. I mean, it's
And
usually...
I felt so bad.
You can vote by party, which feels wrong.
Yeah.
But you might have to in that case. Except for the ones where there weren't two people to vote for. It wasn't that funny when it was just one name. And it's
you were like, oh, okay.
Well, okay.
You didn't have to try.
Yeah, it's like I don't have to... Whatever. What did you have to say? You said you had something to tell me. I forgot what it was.
So I feel like this week was a huge week for music because
I was going to talk about that. That's cool.
Yeah, because I wanted you to talk about it because we've had like a bunch of album drops this week.
Just yesterday.
Yeah, just yesterday. DaBaby dropped his album. Wait, was it an album or was it just the Chance the Rapper song?
It's an album, yeah.
Okay, and then
what do you mean just the Chance the Rapper song? Is that like blowing up or something?
That's the one. That's the only one I saw.
Gospel.
Yeah, all I saw was stuff about gospel. And then did Jesus is King drop? Did Kanye's album drop?
Probably.
Because
I heard on Amazon Prime though.
But
he said yesterday after his because he did that thing where it was like, all right, Detroit tickets released for 6 p.m. Nobody really knows what it is, and then at 8, Jesus is King is releasing.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I woke up and then I didn't see anything. I was like, okay, well, Jesus is still King. So
that still stands.
That's still it's gonna happen. And then but no, I just been focused on DaBaby's album. Just jumpy, bouncy beats that really just like put you in a good mood.
So it's good.
Oh, it's great. Yeah,
really,
I loved it. Yeah, it's. I mean, he's been kind of the thing I like about DaBaby
about DaBaby
is that he's always working.
Yeah. So
this whole year, he could have just been working on his next album or been relishing in the fact of Suge or in the midst of Suge and his successful album Baby on Baby. But instead, he just hopped on every track, killed every feature I heard him on. He was in the Billboard a bunch of times because he was featured on popular songs. He kept putting his name in people's mouths, which is cool, and I respect that. And then he dropped this and. Super good, and I know he's not done. He's just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
just putting stuff out. And
is this his
cool.
debut album?
No.
Oh,
he's had like plenty of albums before, and that's also a thing that I like about him. He's very trial and error. Because if you start hearing his first stuff, because I like to go through artists' discography whenever I start listening to them. So whenever Baby on Baby, the song that got me to listen to that was Baby on Baby, and then the album's named Baby on Baby, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. So I listened to that. Listen to the one before that, and then listen to a bunch of other ones. He has like, you know how like trap rappers or whatever have kind of funny covers.
Yeah,
like, it'll be like Goku and like sagging or something.
Yeah.
His is like Boss Baby, and it's just a black little Boss Baby, and that's his album
so
cover. Yeah. So, but yeah, no. In the earlier stages, he like sang a lot, and it just wasn't good. Like,
interesting.
It really wasn't. But trial and error. He just realized what he was good at, and he just kept doing it. And that's really just what you got to do. You just got to keep doing stuff until like either people notice you or you get better at it. Because he had to make some really bad songs to make some really good songs.
Dude, I want to give it a listen because I didn't know anything about it until I saw that he did a song with Chance the Rapper, and I like Chance the Rapper because I'm white.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No,
we
know.
We knew.
But he went. No, it's a really good. And even his producer Jetson Made, is evolving in his sound. Like he uses the same 808s, like the bass, He uses the same 808s that are in the Suge song.
He uses the same 808s that we use.
Yeah, exactly, in our intro. Cue, like the people are so confused why the intro just
it's just a baby.
But yeah, no, it's the Suge song that blew him up.
Oh.
Yeah. Where he was like, yeah, that 808, the dun 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 dun. He reuses that a lot not a lot, but in a few songs, the new one, but he reinvents them, and just the way he sounds, you can tell that he's just also been,
like working on stuff.
That's
cool.
Getting better. It's just about getting better. At stuff, yeah.
That hypes me up though.
Just like how getting better at the podcast is a thing.
Yeah.
Because the first episode felt easy, but I feel like it's even easier now.
Oh yeah, it's especially now that we have two. Like I was gonna talk on that is the fact that now we just have 2 mics. It's something so simple, but it just makes everything feel easier.
No, it makes it much better. And even like if we were when we introduce like guests and stuff, we can just go back to sharing, and then they could use their own mic. But yeah, what?
The visual of having a guest holding like the one mic and then us just back like, yeah. So like, what did you think of this?
Yeah, just together, and they're like, what the hell?
Electric Light Orchestra.
I don't know why I forgot.
Yeah.
Electric Light Orchestra. Really? He announced an album? That's pretty big, actually, because that looked like an older release.
Group.
2015.
Oh.
Damn. So they're the type of people who just take their time. Makes sense. That's kind of cool, though. So do November 1st. So be out for that. Listen to DaBaby. Listen to Jesus is King.
Would you rather an artist release like albums like or singles like rapidly, or kind of like what some artists do where it's like they'll release like their like album will be like a huge drop and then won't release like an album for like maybe like a year and a half, but they'll like do like maybe a single or 2 a year? Do you prefer that over just like album?
So yeah, I was gonna say like Diego put it. He just put Daft Punk did it best, but like I'm gonna like elaborate because I was just gonna say that it really depends on the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Some artists know their influence, I guess, and how big they are. I feel like because you gotta know at that point.
Yeah.
Like Frank Ocean still had fans after 4 years, so it's like and even more now, so he can take his time. I mean, he did do that series of singles, but he can take his time, and I feel like he knows that. But I feel like other artists that are hitty, kind of have to work harder, improve themselves as an artist, or else they get forgotten or lost.
Yeah.
And for Daft Punk, I mean, it take years to release. We might not get another one for 5 years.
Yeah.
But when we do get one, it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be what
insane.
they want, and it's gonna be good. So I guess what I prefer, it's probably an established artist. I guess I had to say, but I'm also kind of going back on that because I like DaBaby, and I've been hearing about him this whole year and this whole past year since Baby on Baby. So
yeah,
it really depends on who you are, because you can also get people tuckered out, you know, if you're not careful. But yeah, no, I kind of like having a really good, solid album release, waiting a year, maybe 2, having another good, solid album release. Tyler, the Creator, does it. He does it every 2 years.
And his albums are like, they are huge when they drop.
Yeah, and they keep changing. And
speaking of which, you're gonna be upset with me. I heard Earthquake for the first time yesterday.
You never heard Earthquake before?
No.
I'm just amazed more than upset. That's crazy.
I'm more disappointed.
Yeah, like how did you not hear it?
I don't know. Well, I haven't heard anything from Igor.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you just listen to the whole thing?
I didn't. Or I was scrolling through YouTube and it like the video was recommended, and so I was like, and just what I've been seeing like from kind of like how he performs that album, it like interested me, so I clicked on it and I like the song.
I'm excited to see him in concert.
I haven't listened to enough Tyler the Creator. That's one
Igor
artist
is a 45-minute album. You can listen to it.
Yeah,
It's
so
super long,
quick.
and it's very
It
I
felt
guess
very
production heavy in a way, but yeah, no, right? You're like,
dude.
I saw that in your eyes. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
I liked it a lot, and you got to hear it. It impacted me in a really, really good way.
You've got to hear it.
You got to hear.
Do you hear that at all? Like whenever somebody like they're just like, "Hey, have you seen this?" And you're like, "No," and they're like, "Well, you've got to see it. You've got to see it."
That's kind of how I was, you know. So.
No, but like there's a different one. There's a difference because we were already talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, I do want to listen to Tyler the Creator," and then you were like, "Yeah, you gotta,
You
should."
should.
But like it'll be like, Did you watch this?" And you like you clearly have no interest, and you're just like, no, and they're like, "Oh, you've got to see it."
Yeah, well, I didn't.
I didn't want to go see it.
Speaking of bits, yesterday I thought of it, and I saw
Speaking of bits,
I saw a Ford Edge, which is what I drive in the in like the drive-through. Yesterday was my last day, by the way, at a Chick-fil-A. No more cheddars.
No more
working
cheddars.
at Chick-fil-A. I mean, it's okay.
The
Doesn't
secret's
matter. I don't
out.
work
This
there
is
anymore.
what gets us canceled.
Everybody who hates me can go eat at Chick-fil-A now. So whatever. But yeah, no. I saw my car drive in, and then of course it's on my car. But I was like, "That's my car." And then I started telling my coworker, I'm like in charge of them. I was like, "That's my car."
That's my car.
And I just thought about it.
Like,
What if there's like a
Freaking out.
guy who like didn't understand that cars are made in models and there's multiple of them?
He's just, dude.
Yeah, it's like
That's my
dude,
car.
That's literally my get out of my car.
Dude.
Yeah, they fired me because I was making out with a dude in the bathroom. So they're like,
and
dude.
they were, "Hey, you gay?" That's a callback.
They sat me down.
That's a callback.
That is a callback to like
Episode like 3. "Hey, you gay?"
Sorry, I don't think about the single digits.
Dang, you ain't nothing but a single digit. But dude, how would you feel if like you saw on the little monitor, you were like, "Wait, that's my car," and then it pulled up and like the window rolled down and you went to give the guy his food and it was just you.
That's literally just a Twilight Zone
Yeah.
episode.
It was you, but like a little bit older, not too old, but just
Yeah.
like a little bit older.
Visibly older. Like my
Visibly.
beard came in finally.
Your beard came in. You have like clear frame glasses,
I'm just like,
and you're in a cardigan. You're in my cardigan,
and then I just kind of like look at him
and you're like, "Dude, that's my car."
and that's my car. Like, that's the name of the episode.
Dude, that's
And then the guy.
the name of
comes
the
in, he's
episode
like,
is Ashton Kutcher's "Dude, Where's My Car."
And then it just starts off, and he's like, "You are in the Twilight Zone.
You see Jordan Peele and Rod Sterling.
You have now entered
The Twilight
the
Zone.
biracial Twilight
The
Zone."
biracial Twilight Zone. And they like come and "Hey, so before like we continue with this like storyline, you have to have a CBS All Access subscription."
His name's Rod Sterling, right?
His name is Rod Sterling.
Okay. Why don't they just cut the middleman and just had Rod Sterling in blackface? It's both.
Because he's dead. But you know if he was
he's
still
dead?
alive, they'd have put him in blackface.
Here you go, dude.
Hey, man.
Sign him up.
Okay, can you put this blackface
I
on?
am in blackface. And then it just opens the Twilight Zone door, and it's like, that didn't give me any explanation
Like
as
there's
to
no
what.
there's not even like the voiceover in like the
Yeah, no.
there's not even any like voiceover in the beginning where it's like take a journey through a land of space and time. It's just I am in blackface.
And then the episode has nothing to do with blackface.
Yeah.
You're like, what? What happened, dude? Well, who was that? Was it the Canadian president? Who? Yeah,
Like what?
That's literally how that went. He's
Yeah.
like, I am in blackface.
I am
4 separate occasions. Like, he just loved being in blackface.
Dude, you gotta like. You gotta.
I gotta
think-
give it to the guy.
I gotta give it to the guy, but you gotta think about that. Like what?
No, I don't. Don't
No,
tell me what I have to think
Don't
about.
tell me what. You've gotta think about it. You've gotta see it.
You gotta think
You've
about
gotta
it.
think about it. But like, there has to be a point when the option to do blackface or brownface, like the Canadian guy did, where it's like on where you like it's on the table and you're like, maybe I
Brownface?
shouldn't do that because that's what he got in trouble for. He did brownface at like an Arabian Nights party.
Oh, that's called brownface?
Yeah.
I never understood that. I'm sorry to be, I guess, insensitive. I never understood why
It's a big deal.
why they're brown, and I don't know.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I guess I'm not racist
I
enough.
thought you were just gonna straight up go, I don't see what the big deal is with blackface.
Hey, what's the I'm in blackface while recording. I don't understand what I don't get.
I don't get what the issue is.
What's the joke here?
Yeah, Blackish is a good show.
Justin Trudeau
in blackface
is
on
a good
ABC
show.
is a good show.
Is it a good show? I'm turned off by the name of it, dude. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I feel that.
It seems like it's pandering to something, and
oh yeah,
I don't know. And every time I watch it, it's really race heavy.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, damn.
I haven't watched it like episode to episode, but what I've seen of it, it's good.
It's good.
But then they just went like single-ish and then like mixed-ish, grown-ish, and it's just like y'all are just kind of
like Diego. It seems like blaxploitation. Like whenever I watched the first episode, which to be fair, I should have given the pilot, I should have maybe given more of a watch to the rest of it, because probably the first episode was meant to be blaxploitation.
Yeah.
Which I guess, but like it was just too much. But is it good? I don't know what makes it good.
I mean, from what I've seen of the show, it just looked like the show is well written. Blackish is what I'm talking about. Black is what I'm talking about. But the show, it's well written. The jokes land, they're funny, and it's just kind of like a regular family sitcom.
Okay.
But then when you look at it as a whole and see that there are 3 other ish shows, it's just like,
it's a brand now.
Yeah, it's like, so everybody's gonna get their
spin-off.
Yeah, their ish,
which is fair, honestly. I mean, if people like watching Blackish, people like watching Blackish.
But I mean, like,
it's okay.
I mean, like, it just seems easy.
People relate to it. Go ahead. It
does
seem easy,
because like you can just put
Tyler Perry's Blackish.
Tyler Perry's Medea's Blackish. Because I mean, you could just make a show about like an interracial couple.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be the crutch of the show.
Ooh, Diego just shot me with a double bear. I just so he uses a Wii U to communicate with us, so he can put a curtain so people can't see what you're searching. It just opens up the curtain, it just says Mexican-ish, and I'll just
ABC wouldn't do that. They wouldn't put that on ABC. That'd be Fox for sure.
Mexican-ish. Bro.
Dude, speaking of TV though.
That's what people think Beto is.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Robert.
But
speaking of TV, it's pilot season. Pilot season is kind of kicking up. And
I got a good show.
All the new shows are coming out. I have started watching 2 new shows this season that I like. I like both of them a decent amount, or actually no, a good amount with what little I've seen of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, come on. What is it?
Well, you've got to see them. Stumptown, starring Colby Smulders and Jake Johnson on
Is that
NBC.
Good? Every time Colby Smulders says
ABC.
something, I'm like, come on, get out of that How I Met Your Mother rut. Because Friends from College was not good.
Friends from College. Okay, yeah. Did you not like that either? Dude, don't even start with me. Don't even start with me.
You know what Caso Cerrado is?
I know what Caso Cerrado is. I watch it every time I go to
Law-ish. It's like, what the hell?
But yeah, Friends from College. I didn't like Friends from College either. I wanted to real bad because
I like how you looked at me and then at this,
and then and
it was the same exact thing. Sorry, too many vocal bits. Go ahead.
But I wanted to like Friends from College real bad because the cast was A1, but I just didn't. I didn't like any of the characters.
Yeah.
But anyways, Stumptown, starring Colby Smulders. Only the first episode has come out, and I really liked it. I think it's gonna be good.
What it about?
It's about Colby Smulders.
Oh.
And she plays a private investigator.
Oh.
She's a private investigator.
PI?
She's a PI for the Portland Police Department.
That fits the way she looks.
Yeah. And it's
what made the first episode good?
It was like they just kind of did whatever they felt, like whatever they wanted. It didn't feel like a regular police procedural. Like it kind of felt like it's hard to explain.
Okay.
It was just like really good.
Okay.
And they didn't.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, and like some things would happen, and they didn't like put too much focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, her character, her brother has Down syndrome in the show, and so like she takes care of him, and the way they
Sick.
introduced it was just like regular.
Well, yeah, because that is just regular.
They did exactly. That's just something that people do, but they didn't go like, bro, look at what she's doing. She's taking care of this dude. When it's just like
take care of her brother.
yeah, and it is really cool.
Yeah, I like when shows do that tastefully.
Yeah, they're like, listen, we're gonna tell the story, and not pander to y'all. But yeah, I think I'm excited.
It's just being inclusive.
Yeah,
without being
aggressive
and in your face about it. Like, this guy has Down syndrome, and he's on our show. So
we did that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, look at us. Look at us, NBC.
Nah, so the show that I'm watching is already an established show for all my Amazon Prime baddies out there.
Amazon, you are an Amazon Prime baddie.
I am.
You're such an Amazon Prime baddie.
So all my Amazon my Amazon Prime baddies, watch again, a show recommended to me. I am not an original consumer of content. Undone. It's by the creators of BoJack Horseman.
Undone. I've not heard about this show. Is it a
Prime
Prime exclusive?
Really, really good. It's a Prime exclusive, which is crazy that they've been, doing that and being like successful. But anyways, so yeah, it's set in San Antonio, which I like, and it's all rotoscoped.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You know what that is, right?
No.
Yeah, because I saw you not react at all. Oh, really?
I should have thought that was way cooler.
Googling rotoscope, rotoscoping is basically, in layman's terms.
In lame man's terms.
In lame Nate terms. It's, whenever you shoot something and then basically draw over it.
Oh.
And then so it looks like that. That's the style of the whole show. I don't want to get too into it, but it kind of like plays with the Donnie Darko thing where you're like, are they crazy? Or are they? Is this actually happening? You know what I mean? Because they do slight which they did the exact same Donnie Darko thing. Now that I think about it, they probably got inspiration from it, but they like slightly mention a family member of theirs previously having schizophrenia at one point.
Oh.
Yeah, and then stuff started happening. And you're like, yeah, is this schizophrenia sneaking in just like Donnie, or is
there really a rabbit?
Yeah, exactly. Or is there really Frank?
Is there really Frank Ocean?
Frank the Rabbit. Did you watch Donnie Darko, right?
I haven't seen it in a long time. I watched it a long time ago.
It was good.
It was good.
Contemplative, but good.
Contemplative, but you've got to watch it.
That was the biggest setup for the punchline I've ever seen.
Okay.
So Diego's been making. I'm gonna take a photo so Jack can put it up. Diego's been making a me for the past like 2 minutes.
While Juan was telling that story, I was gonna turn to you and go, Diego, I swear if this is me, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
And then the biggest thing was just seeing Nate just pop up on the screen. All right, I'm sending this to Jack.
He's even got my big lips.
Do you have big lips, Nate?
Some people say I do.
Yeah, you do actually. I never really looked at your lips before. So
that was a good time to go
just
silent.
Like kissing. Yeah. No, what was I gonna talk about?
Oh, one more show that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Is 1984, the American Horror Story season.
Oh, is it good?
I've
only seen the first one and I liked it.
I watched episode 1 and 2, and they're both good, but like, I think it's all taking place in one.
Why did he fade out? Stop doing that. Stop moving, Nate. Stop. He's on the bottom shelf. Bro.
Diego keeps moving me around and I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyways, it's like, so do you know what like the kind of premise of the season is?
Isn't it like slasher films?
Yeah, it's basically like the summer camp.
That's what I wanted to watch about.
Yeah, and
it's the other ones I want to watch, but like
it's really cool.
Watch this one.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it a lot from what I've seen of it. And the teacher from Glee is in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's just like this big, like, the man.
Yeah. And that's kind of cool from his Glee persona.
It looks like a super different role from who he played on Glee, and he looks like they aged him down a bit. He looks significantly younger.
He looks younger?
Yeah, he looks younger.
He has a face for it.
And he got big, too.
He got buff?
He's huge. It's crazy.
I kind of want to see what he looks like. Because I've always wondered what he would not look like as a little skinny...
No, dude, he's big as hell.
I don't know his name, but I'll search him up.
They talk about his dick a lot in the show, too.
Duh.
Like, it's been...
They're, like, trying to make it obvious that he's not in Glee anymore.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's huge.
They're like,
dick.
hey, man, he's big, eh?
Hey, the guy's
hey,
huge, eh?
Hey, look at this
God.
board, eh?
Oh, God, what's this me gonna be?
I don't like this at all.
Diego used the
I didn't
photo,
like that turn.
the photo to me creator, which never looks like you. Yeah, I'll take another photo for Jack and get Diego fired as our editor for blackface. Okay, time to send this to him.
Cancel us, please.
Hi, Jack, by the way. Sorry for the timers. Last round. Whoops, almost sent it to Diego. What do you want to talk to me about while I'm sending a message?
I thought you had another topic you wanted to move on
God.
to, and then I started talking about 1984. I'm sorry.
Jesus. One of these podcasts, we should hook the Elgato to
To
the
the
Wii
TV?
gamepad so y'all can see this
Dude.
experience alongside what we do when we're
And
less edgy, of course.
We
but
won't know. Here's what I'm suggesting. We don't tell Diego that we hooked the Elgato up, and so like we just send Jack that
there'd be
footage.
so much nudity.
So much nudity.
Actually, how about we just let Diego do whatever he wants, and then Jack can censor it, and then y'all will get the full effect of what happens.
Of what we see.
And
you also have to sit really close. Okay.
it's just a story, so
Well, let me
won't
hear
take
it.
Too long.
Let me hear it.
So I was talking to my coworker, and he's a regular dude. He's what's it called? I forget what it's called. I forgot what his specific disease is, but he's special, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
He's so cool though.
I think I know which guy you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't make it obvious by any means, but it's whatever.
Just a cool guy.
Literally, I just treat him like it. Everybody kind of treats him a little different, but I'm just kind of, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
He was talking to me, right? Because I like talking to him because he's funny. He's really fucking funny. But I was talking to him, and he's always regular. He's just like, hey, Juan, whatever, what's up? And he's never said anything wacky. Out of nowhere, he just like, this is the first time he has said anything like
Out of the ordinary.
out of whack. He was just like, hey, quick question. Just like genuine. He was like, so they're inviting me to a party, and if I don't go, they go to prison, and it's going to be like an interdimensional party. Do you think I should go? I was like,
what?
yeah, I was like, whoa, bro. I was
You
like,
hit me with
yo.
way too many questions.
I was like, then I was like, well, first of all, I would never pass up an interdimensional party invite.
Absolutely not.
But I asked him, I was like, well, do you know anybody who's going? He was like, no.
I like
And
that was your
like,
first question.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because I was like, think about it. Do you know? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, then don't go. Because I don't want him to actually accidentally go to another dimension. So I'm trying to talk him out of it.
And
but
we lose him.
yeah, so I was just like, so do you know anybody, Real Cat? And then, no, he didn't. So I was like, well, then why would you go? He was like, yeah, thanks, you're right. And I was like, yeah.
Dude.
So I'll see you tomorrow. Well, no, because it's my last day, but
like
I'll see
still,
you.
why was he gonna?
I don't know. Good for him, though. I have not gotten an invite to an interdimensional party.
I want to know what that was like. What that conversation, what that setup was like.
Oh, yeah. It was out of the blue. He has never said anything, quote unquote, weird before. He's just a normal guy. And then he just said that, and I was like, whoa.
And they're going to go to prison if he doesn't go. Why are the stakes so high?
I mean, he doesn't know him, so I don't mind. It's like that thing where it's like,
Is that thing?
press a button, make $1 million, but a random person dies.
Oh,
Could be a family member, or it could be some random person, a druggie. It's really just your head being like,
an interdimensional party.
Yeah, I know. Lucky him.
The next episode of this podcast will be recorded at an interdimensional party. Hopefully in another dimension. Hopefully by the time we start recording, we'll be in another dimension.
I think we have the funding for it now.
Yeah. I think if we kind of like move some things around.
At this point. We have 2 mics. Anything is possible.
We have 2 mics. We can do interdimensional stuff. That's our first live show. That's our first tour.
Us is the interdimensional-ish.
Interdimensional.
And that's what I'm gonna close the podcast with.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to Big Boys Ish.
Yeah,
Big-ish.
Thank you for listening to Big-ish.
Big-ish.
We're rebranding again. It was the Mass Cast. Now we're Big-ish.
Now we're Big-ish. And yeah, guys, we'll be back in the next video.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it won't be us.
Yeah. Maybe we just stop doing all this.
Maybe it'll just be us in blackface or brownface. You don't know what face we'll have.
Mm-hmm.
But we're excited for y'all to find out. Guys, like always, I'm Nate.
I'm Nate as well.
Goodbye.
Bye.